Hello everyone, in today's topic we are going to talk about discrete versus continuous. So should we count it or measure it? Which is which? So there are types of data. If you can remember, we have qualitative and quantitative. So in qualitative, it is categorical. In quantitative, it's numerical. And then under quantitative, since it's all about numbers, we have discrete and continuous. If we are talking of discrete, it is counted or we need to count it, and continuous, it is measured. So these are examples under quantitative data or numerical data. Height of first graders, weight of sumo wrestlers, duration of red lights, age of Olympians, distance of planets, money in 401k plants, temperature of coffee, 200-degree Fahrenheit. And under qualitative data or categorical data, we have happiness rating, gender, pass, fail, eye color, interview transcript, categories of plants, descriptive temperature of coffee, either it's very hot, hot, or it is not hot. Now let's go to discrete data. Discrete data is counted. It can only take certain values. So your keyword here is counted. So example, the number of students in a class. So think of it. We can't have half of a student. And then another one, the results of rolling two dice. So as you can remember in our lesson in probability, so we have the event rolling two dice. So we only have these values. So for example, in one of the die, we have one and the other one is one. So we always start with two as the sum. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this data are discrete data. Now let us have continuous data. Continuous data is measured. So your keyword is measured. It can take any value within a range. So the first one is temperature, height, time, and weight. So these are under continuous data. So let us have a closer look on examples of discrete and continuous data. So under discrete data, we have the number of eggs in a basket, kids in a class, Facebook likes, diaper changes in a day, wins in a season, votes in an election. Whereas under continuous, we have the weight difference to 8 decimals before and after cookie beans, wind speed, water temperature, volts of electricity. And continuous, we also have the ranking. And as you can see under the examples of continuous, it is measured by a certain instrument. So let us have this one. How many cows are there in that field? Is it discrete or continuous? Correct, it is discrete. How about how fast can your car go? It is continuous. Now, how much water is there in this bottle? Correct, it is continuous. Now, how many CDs do you own? This one is easy. Correct, it is discrete. What is your shoe size? Yes, it is discrete. Actually, there is a debate on this one because we need to measure the length of our foot. But basically, it depends upon the unit that we are going to use. So generally, it is a whole number supposed to be. So it is discrete. How about how much does a whale weigh? Correct. It is continuous. Now, how much does a Mars bar cost? Of course, it is discrete. It's all about money. What is the temperature of this fire? It is continuous. How long does the bus to Bangna take? It is continuous. It refers about the time. How many goals have you scored this year? Correct. It is discrete. And what is the breed of that dog? This one you need to think. What is the breed of that dog? So aside from discrete and continuous, we have other types of data. So, oops, it's not discrete, it's not continuous, but it's qualitative because it's asking about the breed of the dog. Now let's move on to discrete and continuous graph. In here, we are going to determine whether a graph is continuous or discrete. Linear function is a function in which the graph of the solutions forms a line. A function can be either continuous or discrete. A continuous graph can take on any value, so there is no space between data values for a given domain. A continuous graph is a graph that is unbroken. So your keyword here is unbroken. Whereas a discrete graph is a graph that is composed of distinct isolated points. A discrete graph has space between possible data values. This is an example of continuous graph. As you can see here, it is unbroken. It is connected to each other. And you can form a line. While a discrete graph, you cannot form a certain line. Okay? So the points are scattered and doesn't align. So that's it for now. For your practice, please do worksheet 7 in your Google Classroom under Wiser.me interactive worksheet. So thank you for watching. See you again next time. Goodbye.